Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can analyze the chart. And if we refer to our analysis in my last video, since the price was within this move, we mentioned we can look for continuation. Whoever get the trade, they should start to manage. If they want to keep the trade, the best thing is we take out the trade, okay? The first thing is if we put the top in relative to the previous one, if we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence. That's why we need to be quite careful, okay? Because we want, as we can see, almost the price tag and break the previous low, which is around 38K, but right now we want to see whether we can get the correction or not. Anyway, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, I mentioned if the price drop, we can look for buy. There was a lot of the opportunity to look for buy, and the Bitcoin has the best reversal if we refer to the rest. The way it was reversing, it was a really good opportunity, and the best thing is since the price was within this move, we get the trade. Anyway, whoever get the trade, I mean, if they are keeping the trade from here, they could get the trade from here. The best thing is move their stop loss somewhere around 36K. If they want to keep the trade for the long term, at least they can book some profit. Okay, because since we have a divergence, either the price can drop or I mean reverse, or we get the big correction. Okay, we need to be quite careful. As we can see, we have been looking for the reversal. The only thing is we want to see whether the price can continue, break the previous top, which is this one. What is the previous stop? If I put my line here around 41K, or we will be within this down move. That means the price still can consolidate here. Okay, that's why from now, whoever get the trade, they should be really careful, because as of what we expected, the price reverse, because since we have been looking for these three waves, and we can put this one in relative to this. Okay, whether this is going to continue or not, we cannot confirm, because we don't have the big correction based on forward chart. That's why we have to be really careful. In case if I put my line here, we will be within this mode. We will be within this. I mean, the way is moving. That's why maybe the price can give us one more drop. Okay, this is what we need to be really careful. All right, and if I put back my line, this is the first we have been looking for. And right now, we need to know that may this one turn to internal move. We get one more drop, because right now we can put this one as the internal flat in relative to this for the drop before we price reverse. That means we will be within this down move as a, like, I mean, the only, just make it very simple. The price can consolidate here for a longer time. All right. But I will put back my line here. The only thing is whoever get the trade within this move, they should book some profits. No, we need to be really careful. Okay. As I mentioned, based on for 1 hour chart, we see we have a divergence. The best thing is if we whether from here or higher, we can get the deeper correction. If we get the deeper correction, and it can give us a better confirmation for continuation. If not, then we can look at this one as right now we have been looking at this one as the three waves, but we can put this one in relative to this as a bigger correction. All right, now the thing is if the price drop, whether the next down move is going to be similar as what we have here, or the one is going to retest the previous low and even break the previous low. We need to be really careful about that. But for me, from now, if I want to look for buy, I'm really careful, because any trade for buy from now is a short-term trade unless I get the deeper correction based on forward chart. Then what I just suggest, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue. The only thing is we have to protect all the trade we have here. And the best thing is if this one turns a small correction flag, we can look for continuation. Any trade from now is a short-term trade. By the way, we don't have any trade set up for continuation, but if we get a small flag or correction similar to any of this, still we can look for buy. But as a short-term, that's mean what I mean by short-term, as long as we get into a profit, we start to manage. Because right now we need to see the breakout of the stop, which is around 38K. The next level, if there is a continuation, we're looking around 39,500. Okay, that's why I just based on forward chart, I'm highlighting that. Just I want to highlight that we need to look at the bigger picture. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, anyway, The only things I want to highlight here that we should start to manage our trade and book our trade. I'm sorry, book our profit. Whatever the trade we get here, move the stop loss somewhere around 36K. Okay, between 35 and 36. It depends on the traders. Again, any trade from now is a short-term trade, and again, what I'm preferring, what I'm looking for before I take the trade right now, if I get the deeper correction. If the price continues, good for me because I have it. I mean, good for everyone because we have a trade within this move. But if the price is reverse, at least we can book the profit. And what I want to say is that the best things is we need to see the deeper correction, at least similar to what we have here for the next move. All right. Anyway, let's be aware about the bigger picture. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.